Most people believe that being emotionally close means sharing everything, your pain, your fears, your expectations. But Stoicism teaches something very different. It says, the closer someone is to you, the more emotional distance you must master. Not because you don't care, but because caring without control destroys peace. Today, we'll explore the Stoic rule of emotional distance, and why even the people you love the most should not have unlimited emotional access to you. If you understand this rule, you will stop feeling drained, disappointed, and emotionally dependent. Part 1: What emotional distance really means. Emotional distance does not mean coldness. It does not mean isolation. It does not mean cutting people off. In Stoicism, emotional distance means inner independence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." When you become emotionally attached to someone's behavior, approval, or reactions, you hand them power over your inner world. Stoics don't avoid relationships. They avoid emotional slavery. You can love deeply, while remaining mentally free. Part 2: Why closeness creates suffering. The closer someone is, the more expectations you place on them. You expect understanding, loyalty, fairness, emotional safety. And when those expectations are not met, you suffer. Epictetus warned, if you want to be invincible, make sure nothing outside your will can disturb you. Most emotional pain doesn't come from enemies. It comes from close people acting differently than we imagined. Stoicism teaches, attachment is optional. Suffering is not fate. Part 3: The Stoic reason for emotional distance. Stoics understood human nature very clearly. People change. Moods shift. Loyalty fluctuates. Even good people disappoint. That's why Stoics prepare mentally, not pessimistically, but realistically. They practice negative visualization, imagining loss, change, or distance, so it doesn't destroy them when it happens. Emotional distance is not rejection. It's mental preparation. You stop needing people to be perfect, to remain at peace. Part 4: Why even loved ones need boundaries. Here's the hard truth: the people closest to you can hurt you the most, unintentionally. Because they see your vulnerability. They know your emotional triggers. They assume unlimited access. Stoics believe no one deserves total control over your emotional state. Not friends. Not family. Not partners. You can be present without being exposed. Kind without being dependent. Loving without being fragile. Distance protects dignity. Part 5: How Stoics practice emotional distance. Stoics follow 3 silent rules. Rule 1: They don't explain their emotions excessively. Rule 2: They don't react immediately. Rule 3: They don't seek validation. They observe before responding. They pause before trusting. They detach before suffering. This doesn't make them cold. It makes them unshakable. As Seneca said, "He who depends on another's approval gives away his freedom." Conclusion: the Stoic rule of emotional distance is simple: care, but don't cling. Love, but don't lose yourself. Trust, but stay grounded. The moment you stop giving people control over your inner peace, you become calm, powerful, and emotionally mature. Remember, you don't need to push people away. You just need to pull your emotions back under your control. That is Stoic strength.